Good morning everyone. This is Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I am going to discuss something about the dilation. Dilation is one non-isometric transformation in which both the object and the image will have the different size. The size will be changed. So it is called as the non-isometric transformation. Here I have taken one example to illustrate this topic. Please watch this video till the end. Okay. First of all, let me read the question. Here the question is the vertices of the triangle ABC are given. Here a triangle ABC. The object is the pre-image is here triangle ABC whose coordinates, whose vertices are given in the coordinate format. And we have to dilate this. We are going to dilate this object. Okay, we are going to dilate this object, and here the center, by taking the center of this dilation, center of this dilation is here at the point 2, 3. The point 2, 3 is the center of this dilation, and scale factor, here the scale factor is 1/2. Okay, let's have a look on this scale factor. Here the scale factor is half. That means the object is going to be reduced. Here the scale factor is less than 1. That means the object is going to be reduced. If the scale factor is greater than 1, then the object will be enlarged. The object will be enlarged, but here the scale factor is less than 1, so the object will be reduced by the factor 1/2. And here this scale factor is positive. The scale factor is here positive. This means the positive scale factor means both the object and the image, will be formed on the same side with respect to this center. The object and the image will be on the same side due to this positive sign of this scale factor. Okay, this is all about the scale factor. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, let me solve these questions by using this coordinate. Okay, let me resize this question. Okay, let me put here. Okay, the very first step while doing such type of transformation, the very first step is just making the object. Here the object is triangle ABC. A is 6, the point A is located at the coordinate 6, 1. Okay, this is just the point A, and the B is 6, at the point 6, 5. Okay, this is just the point B, 6, 5, and the point C is at the point 8, 5. Okay, this is the point C. Okay, here in the very first step we have just constructed the given object triangle ABC. We are going to dilate this object, and the second step is just identifying the center. Here the center is at the point 2, 3. So let me first mark the center. Okay, let me mark the center is at the point 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, this is the point. This point D is just the center of the dilation. Here point D is just the center. It is located at the point 2, 3. Okay, this is the center of this dilation. And the third step is just drawing the lines from each vertices. We have to draw a line from each vertices that passes through the center of this dilation. Okay, let me make the line. Here, let me take the first point A. Okay, here we have just constructed a line that passes through the vertex A and also passes through the center of this dilation. Okay, let me take the next point B also, and similarly for, okay, let me take for the point B. Similarly for the point C. Here in this third step we have just drawn the lines that passes through each vertices of the triangle and also passes through the center of this dilation. This is the third step. And the next step is just let me read the question once again. here the scale factor is 1/2. Okay, the scale factor is half. Okay, and in the third step we have to just measure the distance from the center of this dilation to each vertices. Okay, let me take first vertices A. We have to measure the DA, length of DA, and then we have to do the half of that DA. For example, let's say DA is 6 centimeter and half of 6 centimeter is just the 3 centimeter. So we have to move 3 centimeter from this point D along this line towards this object. Our scale factor is positive, so we have to move towards this object. If the scale factor is negative, then we have to move if the scale factor is negative, then we have to move in the opposite direction of the object, in this direction. If the scale factor is negative, then we have to move in this direction, but here the scale factor is positive, so we have to move along this direction towards the object by the unit 1/2 of DA. Here let's say for example DA is 6 centimeter, then the half of 6 centimeter is just the 3 centimeter. So from point D we have to move 3 centimeter towards this object. Okay, and this is the meaning of this scale factor. Okay, let me resize this question. Okay, okay, first of all let me take the point A, the vertex A, and we have to first measure the length of DA. Here this circle has the radius exactly at the line segment DA. Okay, and we have to do the half. This is the circle drawn from this point A, and we have to make the circle with the radius exactly half of DA. Okay, let me change the radius of this circle to the half. Okay, half means 0.5. Okay. Okay, this is the circle of the radius exactly half of DA. Okay, let me mark the intersection point of this circle and the corresponding line. Okay, here this is the point. This is the point of the intersection. This point E is just the point of the intersection of this line that passes through the vertex A and this circle. This circle with the radius exactly half of DA. Okay, let me rename this point E. Let me rename this point E as the A prime, because this is the image of the vertex A. Okay, let me rename this as the A dash. Here we have just identified the image point of this vertex A. Okay, similarly, let's do for the vertex B and C. Okay, let me take the vertex B. Okay, this is the circle with the radius DB, and we have to change the radius of this circle by the factor 1/2. That means 0.5, just doing the half of the radius, 0.5. Okay, this is the circle. The circles are coincide here. Both the circles are coincide here. Okay, let me mark the point of the intersection of this circle and the corresponding line. We are going to find out the vertices, image vertices of this point B. So along this line, the intersection point is just this point. The point E is the intersection of this circle and this line that passes through the vertex B. Okay, this is just the point. Okay, let me rename this point E to the point B prime. Okay, because it is the image point of the vertex B, so representing it by B dash. And let's do the same thing for the vertex C also. Okay, let me do the same thing, measuring the DC. Okay, let me just measure the line segment DC. Okay, let me choose this tool. Okay, just measuring D to C. Okay, this is the circle of the radius DC, and we have to do the distance exactly half of DC. Okay, let me change the radius of this circle by half. Okay, let me change that. just the radius is just 0.5 and 0.5. Okay. Okay, this circle has the exactly radius exactly half of DC. Okay, let me mark the intersection point here. The intersection point of this circle and the corresponding line here. This is the line and this circle. Okay, this is the point. Just let me rename this point as the C dash because it is the image point of this vertex C. Okay, let's denote it as the C dash. Finally, here we have found that the corresponding image point of the vertices A, B, and C that are represented by A prime, B prime, and C prime. And finally, let me connect these all the points, image points. Okay, let me just connect that. Okay, let me just connect point A to B, B to C, and C to A. Okay, this triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is reduced. This triangle is exactly half of the size of triangle ABC. Here the image has exactly half of the size of this object triangle ABC. Okay, okay, let me use the next color to represent the image. Okay, let me use the next color, red color. Okay, this red triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is just the image, and this blue triangle ABC is just the object. It is this triangle is just the pre-image. This is image and this is pre-image. Okay, here the size of the image is exactly half of the size of pre-image because due to the scale factor 1/2, and both of them, object and the image, are located on the same side with respect to this center of this dilation. Okay, let me hide these unnecessary drawings. These circles are not needed. Okay, these are not needed. Okay, let me hide these circles. Okay, and first of all, let me find out the corresponding point of A prime. The corresponding point, the coordinate of A prime is just 4,2. 4,2, and that of the B prime is just 4,4. The point B has the coordinate 4,4, and similarly the coordinate of the C prime, the coordinate of this point C prime is just the 5,4. Okay, these are the coordinate. We can easily find out the coordinates of the image. Okay, this is the complete drawing. Okay. By this basic concept, we have just solved this question. Okay, let me remove the unnecessary circles here. Okay, let me remove. Okay, let me remove the unnecessary drawings. Let me remove these circles. Okay, just hiding these circles. These circles. Okay, let me hide this. And the next circle is just this circle. Just hiding that. And the first circle. Okay, let me hide the first circles also. This circle. Okay, just hiding this unnecessary part of these circles. Okay. Here we have finally solved these questions by using the basic concept. Okay, and these lines, okay, we can use the dotted line for this line. Okay, let me use the dotted line. Okay, this is the dotted. The path is generally shown by the dotted line, path of the transformation. This is just the path of the transformation. Okay. Here we have finally solved, draw this drawing. Image is just A prime, B prime, C prime, and the pre-image is just the triangle ABC. This is image, and this is just the pre-image. Okay, and point D is the center of this dilation. Here the scale factor is 1/2, so the image is exactly half of the object. Okay, reduced in the size, so called as the, this dilation is called as the reduction. Okay, in our next video we will discuss more about such types of interesting drawings, interesting transformation. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel, and don't forget to subscribe this much for today. Thank you.